Hi, my name is Gerhard Schwartner and welcome to Selling Power TV. Today we have the pleasure of meeting with Tris Brown. He's Chairman and CEO of LSA Global. Welcome, Tris.
Hi, Gerhard. Good to see you again.
So in your logo, you have something really interesting. You talk about aligning culture with talent and strategy. Tell us about it.
Well, as it comes to the conference, I think that real-time capabilities have certainly changed the way customers learn and buy. And with that, expectations around speed and information and transparency have gone through the roof. And unfortunately, for leaders, it's also made it a lot easier to buy and do dumb stuff faster. Real key is figuring out how you align your culture and your talent with your sales strategy.
Where do you think sales leaders need to pay attention? More to culture or strategy or talent?
Well, all three. I think they need to pay attention to the move that matters most for them. Research shows that as a leader, you have 74 moves available to you to change performance, from positioning to pricing to segmentation to training to rewards and recognition. And the real art is figuring out the move that matters most for you and your team.
And what is your recommended strategy for finding the top three out of the 74? It's like finding a needle in a haystack.
Before we got on the call, I Googled solution selling training. And just like the wonderful real-time stuff, I got 29 million results in 0.31 seconds. And if you're like one of our recent clients, that allows you to, the same day, put out a $500,000 RFP for solution selling training. 2 weeks later, get responses from 8 different potential vendors. 3 weeks later, cut your sales cycle down to 4 finalists. And 4 weeks later, select someone to work with on a $500,000 initiative. But that's the bad news, is that we've measured over 800 different training projects, and we know that if you just do training alone, only 1 in 5 people change their behavior. So with this client, we fortunately won the work, and for them we did a diagnostic and moved into helping them create a high-performance sales culture before we embarked on any sort of training that was going to be a waste of time and money.
So can you share quickly the 3 elements of a high-performance sales culture, or is that different for every company?
It's different for every company. There's actually 9 different components, but 3 big ones are: you have to always start with a crystal clear strategy. You can't make a culture move and you can't make a talent move unless your strategy is clear enough to act. Once your strategy is clear enough to act, and that means it's believable and implementable and people get it, then you can start identifying what types of cultures make the most sense for that strategy.
So can you give me an example of a company that you've worked with where you have made just one culture strategy move?
Well, sure. So a recent brand name Fortune 20 company, after investing in 5 different executive coaches and 6 different training programs, came to us to help one of their leadership teams that were critical in implementing their biggest strategic initiative of the year. So we made 2 moves with that team. The first move was them having a clear strategy as a team with clear roles and responsibilities. And the second was defining the culture they wanted their people to work within, the boundaries that were acceptable and what the norms were and what the standards were for success and failure. So those 2 moves in a 1-month period helped them get on track after this team had been trying to get on track for 9 months.
And what is the penalty if you have misalignment between culture, strategy, and talent?
Well, the penalty is you're sub-optimizing your performance, that the moves you're making are diluted, and in the sales world, it's not going to drive revenue and it's not going to drive margin.
Well, thank you, Tris. I can't wait to see you on stage at the Sales 2.0 conference.
Thanks, Gerhard. I appreciate it.